Good morning, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here. Check out that mountain over there, that mountain range. That happened just overnight with that snow cover is starting to move into the Reno area. I'm selling this overpass, this bridge here over the Truckee River. But yeah, today even here in Reno was supposed to be a little rainy, a little snowy, but that's held off so far. So that's a good thing. I get to see it. It's like I love the scenes like this. It's very cool, very nice, very soothing. So anyway, I have just left my, hello Mr. Mallard, there's a mallard duck down there. I just left my hotel, which is back there on 2nd Street, just a couple of blocks down there. And we are heading over today to the National Automobile Museum. Someplace I've wanted to go to for a long time. And we're gonna go check it out and see what it's all about. All right, everybody, let's go over there. Let's see what it is. Hey, everybody, Lone Wolf Rick here, and I am inside the National Automobile Museum here in Reno, Nevada, and I'm inside Gallery Number 1. Let's walk around. Let's take a look at a few of the cars here, and see what they actually have here at Gallery Number 1. We'll take a look here. This is a 1914 Detroit Electric. How about that, huh? Very nice looking automobile. A 1910 Franklin D touring car. Wow, that looks comfortable even right now.
The black one right here is the Dodge Brothers 1915.
It's a 1911 Ford Model T Roadster. Little wood grain on it, a little lamps there to make it even more fancier. This is a 1913 Stanley B10 mountain wagon. Definitely haul quite a few people around in this bad boy, huh? This is a 1914 Fiat. Look at the size of the Fiats back in the day. Of course, this is a 1913 Peugeot. They were small back in the day. This is called a two-seater torpedo. This is a 1913 Stutz Series B Bearcat. Look at the windshield and that one for the driver. Very cool. Now this was a 1913 Mercer. They were marketing themselves as a young man's dream car. Check out this 1913 Cadillac, huh?
Yeah. Isn't that pretty? So by this time, all the electric stuff was over here. In 12, they developed. Okay. So I will say.
This is a 1911 Pope Hartford. This is a passenger touring car. I'd say that's probably true. Looks like it comfortably holds 7 at least, maybe 8. Now this is a 1912 Selden. This would be considered what they're saying is a fire chief's car. See, it has the fire bell on the front. Carriage lights along with the headlights, fire extinguisher, kerosene lantern. Very cool vehicle. This car right here, everybody, is the 1907 Thomas Flyer. The original Thomas Flyer. If you ever heard about this story as a kid, it's like the race from New York to Paris. This was the winner right here, this vehicle. This vehicle is actually on the National Historic Vehicle Register. It is vehicle number 12, believe it or not. And it still has the original dirt in the wheels. It is super, super cool. I mean, I remember the Thomas Flyer story. Not sure if it was a movie or not, but I've definitely heard the story. It's the 1910 Stearns Limousine. What an amazing vehicle that is, huh? This, everybody, said 1910, believe it or not, Oldsmobile. This surely is not your father's Oldsmobile. Wow, that's an amazing vehicle too, 1910. 1910 Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost Tour. Hi, Chihuahua. How much do you think bidding would be up on that at a Barrett-Jackson auction? Another amazing automobile. This is a 1909 Ford Model T Touring. Another great automobile. This here is a 1908 Freyer Miller air-cooled, believe it or not, water cooled. It's an air-cooled vehicle, B Touring. Think about it, 1908, they had air-cooled vehicles. All right, so the White Sewing Machine Company out of Cleveland, Ohio decided to get into the car business. And this is one of their earlier models. It's like a 1909 O Touring. So white O Touring. It's a nice looking vehicle, huh? Now this is a 1903 Ford. This is the very, very early days of him getting into the business and tinkering around. If you ever seen a lot of the old film clips of Henry Ford driving a vehicle around, this could have been it. I mean, it was vehicles just like this, where he would be driving it down a dirt road, and they'd show up at a house and pick up his wife or his girl and head out to whatever they were going to do. 1903 Ford. 1906 Adams Farwell. This is the only vehicle left of Adams Farwell that's known to exist. This one right here, this 1906. Check out the horn. Check out the steering right there. Little bench seat to stay comfortable. Very nice. This was a 1904 Renault. They started their company in 1899. And at one time, the Renaults were the best-selling Ford automobile maker in America. Here's a 1903 Franklin. So you look at the size of this one. Compared, you'll see some other Franklins later on in the vehicle, in videos, or at the beginning of this video, where Franklin vehicles are massive. You know, the limousine almost size. This one, not so much. This one was called a light roadster. And you can see the air cooling coils inside the framing there. Now this is a 1903 Cadillac, is what they're saying. However, I will be honest with you, it looks exactly the same. It's the 1903 Ford that I just showed you a couple of cars back. Pretty interesting, huh? Here, this is the 1902 Capitol. Kind of what's left of it anyway. The notes are saying this may be the early 1889 prototype that they were building. All right, everybody, I think that's going to do it for this video. This was gallery number 1 on our trek through the National Automobile Museum. I'm Lone Wolf Rick. Thank you very much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Please hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate that. Helps our videos out a lot. I appreciate you all watching. I will see everybody in the next video. Hey, bye-bye, everybody. Alrighty, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here. And I'm at the National Automobile Museum here in Reno, Nevada. And we have approached Auto Gallery number 2. Let's go in and take a look and see what's in here. Check this out. This is a 1921 Rolls-Royce that is built entirely of copper. At least the body is anyway. Is that crazy or what, huh? This is a 1918 Frontmobile. It says this is the only one in existence. So this is a one-of-a-kind automobile that you'll never see anyplace else except here at the National Automobile Museum. The 1924 Chrysler B Phantom. Wow, what a beautiful automobile. This Chevrolet here, it's a 1923 Chevrolet nicknamed the M. It says it's a utility coupe. This is a 1923 Marmon, and it's making it a point to say the first Indy 500 winner was a Marmon. It's a 1924 Studebaker. Those old Studebakers were absolutely beautiful cars. Just wanted to show you that sign back there. It says dollar for dollar value, whip it. Product of Willys Overland Company. Because you know when a problem comes along, you can whip it. This 1923 Dodge was custom built for the wife of General MacArthur. It's a 1923 Rolls-Royce. It is the Silver Ghost Pall Mall Phantom. How about that, huh? (1926) Ford fire truck. This is a 1927 Lincoln. And it says this car was made because old folks were comfortable with stagecoaches. How about that, huh? This vehicle right here is a 1919 Cunningham. And it said the company's emphasis was on quality, luxury, elegance, and high style. Well, they learned their lesson, didn't they? It's a 1924 or 1924 Packard, 1920 Packard. Very nice vehicle. This is a 1925 McFarland. It was often referred to as the America's Rolls Royce. Very beautiful automobile. This is a 1934 Chrysler Airflow. Chrysler was so confident in this car, they pushed one off a cliff to show everybody how safe it was. It's a 1929 Hudson. It's called a Greater Hudson, 4-passenger Sport Phantom. (1927) Rolls-Royce Phantom Cabriolet DeVille. Beautiful, beautiful car. It's a 1925 Duesenberg. Very classic automobile. The 1928 Chevrolet pickup. It's the last year of the Chevrolet four-cylinder. And it's sitting right next to it is a 1929 Ford pickup. A 1933 Franklin. Sitting right next to a 1941 Lincoln Zephyr. A 1925 Ford Model A U.S. mail delivery truck. Always dependable, right? It's a very nice 1937 Buick. This model is actually the four-door sedan. This right here was called a 1916 do-it-yourself truck. As Ford didn't start making pickups until 1917, there were companies out there that would start making conversion kits for Model Ts. And you were able to take your Model T apart down to the chassis and then start adding on and stuff and make your own truck. How about that, huh? This is a 1937 REO truck. It says REO Speed Delivery. Not REO Speed Wagon, but an REO Speed Delivery. The Rock Group REO Speed Wagon named their Rock Group after the 1915 version of this company's REO Speedwagon. Believe it or not. All right, everybody, check this out. This is a 1921 Ford Model T camper. We take the 1921 Ford Model T. And they made it into a little recreational vehicle. Very cool, huh? 1934 Ford 1.5-ton flatbed pickup. Very cool vehicle. This is a 1934 Dymax, and they built 3 of them, and this is the only one left in existence. Look at all that space in there, huh? All right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Please leave me a thumbs up. That helps our videos out a lot. And I will see everybody in the next video. Appreciate you joining me, everybody. Appreciate you watching. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Lone Wolf Rick here. And I am at in Reno at the National Automobile Museum. And we're getting ready to enter Auto Gallery number 3. As we've already done the first 2. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what the more unique vehicles in here are. All right, so this is a 1938 Phantom Corsair. This is the only one ever built of this car. It was built by Bowman and Schwartz with some money from the Heinz Ketchup family. Unfortunately, the gentleman, Rust Heinz, it's like who was really interested in the car. He passed away after it was finished, and that ended any hope of any production ever going into the car. The car even had T-tops. How about that, huh? That little window on the back truck, that's the back tail light, or one of the back tail lights. They even had the split windows like the 63 Corvette. Get a few Cord automobiles through here. This is a 1936 Cord. This is a Cord sedan. Then right next to that, we have a 1936 Cord supercharged limousine, it says. And then across the way here, we have just another 1937 Cord sedan. These Cords are one of my all-time favorite cars. I had mentioned that when I did the Laughlin video. I love these Cord automobiles. This 1933 Chevrolet it was the year they came out with the Phaeton body style. I think it was the only year they came out with this actual body style on the this car here, the Chevrolet. Only 543 were produced. 1933. It's a 1933 Auburn Speedster. This is a 1936 DeSoto taxicab, believe it or not. It's a 1941 Lincoln Continental. And then to show how the Continental grew up from that 1941, this one next to it is a 1948 Lincoln Continental. This is a 1950 Porsche Coupe. In 2003, Toyota developed this vehicle here, this SUV that was an all-electric vehicle, the first generation full-size electric car. And the world laughed at him. (1956) Mercedes-Benz SL Sport Coupe 300. The gold wing doors. This 1969 Chevrolet Corvair was one of the last Corvairs to roll off the assembly line, making it a very valuable car. It's the 1959 Scimitar. This is the only year that this car was ever built. Another one of my favorite cars of all time. This is a 1956 Chrysler 300 sports coupe, of course, from Chrysler Corporation. These cars would fly, and they looked pretty classy also. 1956 Lincoln Continental Mark II hardtop coupe. Another beautiful automobile. (1958) Cadillac Eldorado Coupe. (1955) Ford Thunderbird. And then we'll finish this gallery off with that 1930 Duesenberg J. Love the Duesenbergs also, huh? What an automobile. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me on this part of the tour. I greatly appreciate it. I'm Lone Wolf Rick. Please leave me a thumbs up. That helps keeps our videos visible in the YouTube universe. And I will see everybody in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.